Hello and welcome to Really Useful English. Today we're going to be looking at phrases using the word to run. Now you probably already know what run means, but just in case, we're talking about this one where you move very fast. So instead of walking, you move faster, and that's running. So I'm sure you know what it means anyway. Okay, today we're going to look at 3 phrases using to run. Extremely useful. The first one actually is from the book on the left, which is my English journal. As you see, the phrases at the top, and then you can practice below. That's from another book based on another book called 500 Really Useful English Phrases. So the first one is to run out of something. Now this is very useful, and it means that you don't have any more supply of something. So you use all of your supplies of something. You don't have any left. You started with something and then you used it, and now you don't have any of it left. It's extremely useful, as I said. Now, say for example, you've got loads of money, and then you've got a little less, and a little less, and a little less, and eventually you've got none. So you've run out of money. So you've run out of your supplies of money. Now let's take a look at a written example here. I wanted to stay in France for a month, but I ran out of money in 2 weeks. I wanted to stay in France for a month, but I ran out of money in a week. So I ran out of money in a week. I wanted to stay in France for a month, but I ran out of money in a week. So in a week, I didn't have any money left. Okay. As I said, you can find it in these 2 books. Now, the next one is extremely useful as well, and it's to run into problems or issues. And this basically means that you meet with problems at some point. You didn't have problems, and now you have problems with something. So you're going along and it's okay, and then bam, you've got a problem. So that means you've run into a problem. So like you hit a problem or an issue. Again, this is very useful. Let's take a look at a written example here. My business ran into problems when we tried to expand. So my business ran into problems when we tried to expand. So this is his business and it's okay, and then he wanted to expand to make it bigger, and then bam, he hit problems. So he ran into problems when he wanted to make his business bigger. So he had no problems, then he tried to make it bigger, and then he ran into problems. Okay, let's look at the third phrase using run, and that is to run around like a headless chicken. So basically, this is when you cut a head off a chicken, it still keeps on running around like crazy. So this is a bit of a strange phrase, but it is actually quite useful, and you will hear it. Definitely in England anyway, probably in the US as well. And this means to be very busy and disorganized, and just to be running around like a crazy person, basically. So not in a straight line, you're just running around crazy, and that's to run around like a headless chicken. To just be completely disorganized and frantic and mad. Let's take a look at a written example. Julie never gets anything done. She just runs around like a headless chicken. So Julie never gets anything done. She just runs around like a headless chicken. Now she instead of being organized and ordered, she just runs from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing, and she never gets anything done. Again, you'll hear this all the time. Not all the time, but you'll hear it quite a lot. If you want some more phrases, take a look at these two books. The one on the left is based on the one on the right. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye.